We are rolling.
And that, thank you for noticing that. It kind of bugs me.
Setting up for the first goal.
Because people always say to me, so Jay, why? And I'm like, well, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like, I think people in this country we're accustomed to exporting our assets. Doctors, teachers, athletes, musicians, writers, actors, all that different stuff. I think we're used to, they only stick around here because they don't have anything else better going on.
Yeah.
And that was something I was aware of growing up, and that was something that always kind of bummed me out or pissed me off. And I thought, like, why the hell is that the case? You know, this is like, my tongue is nowhere near my cheek when I say this. This is the best country in the world.
Yeah.
It's the best quality of life, the best food, the sort of best, strongest culture because we're so welcoming. And there's a myriad reasons why I love it here and why I'm proud to be a Canadian. And also my mother's family, you know, like the...
And background, I want you guys to stand it up. We're going to move you guys over. If you were anywhere dressed like a Halifax person, you got to go back and change because now we're all in Quebec. And background, spread yourselves out all along this row here. Spread yourselves out the first 2-3 rows, all along sections 222, all along the bench here, everybody.
No, and it was just like, you know, my granddad, you know, he left Nova Scotia in '39 to fight the Germans and made it back alive, and then re-enlisted to go fight the Japanese.
Yeah.
And then was in the very first Blue Beret peacekeeping mission in Cyprus.
Wow.
And my uncle guarded the Queen when she came to Canada.
Yeah.
And you know, most of my mom's family are military or law enforcement, and as a result, you know, and I'm no conservative, but I'm also a patriot, and I feel it incumbent upon myself to serve my country however I can. I always have.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll always feel like I didn't do enough because I didn't go in the army. But this is like, this is what I can do, maybe. And I know it sounds kind of cheesy, and I don't know if anybody wants me to do it or needs me to do it, but I'm here doing it.
Yeah.
And I just love my country, and I love movies. And so to me, the natural extension of that is to make movies in Canada.
Yeah.
Like, I don't leave by choice. If I leave because that's where the best opportunity for now is.
We're changing our angles, so everybody just hold. Instructions to follow. I still love you. Hang tight.
But yeah, so I will, you know, my dream is just to always just make movies. I shouldn't have to leave. None of us should have to leave.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it's, you know, I think we're raised in this country to think that flag waving and drum beating and any sort of overt pride is un-Canadian, because the worst thing you can be is a show-off in Canada, which is a double-edged sword, because it breeds a good...
Video Village goes behind the camera.
Mark it! Jesus Christ. It breeds a cultural humility, but it also kind of... It screws over anybody that has any semblance of ambition.
Yeah.
And I think that at a certain point we can strike a balance and find a middle ground and say that I am proud of the middle-class, humble country I grew up in. I am proud that I grew up in a culture that puts an emphasis on politeness and puts an emphasis on kindness and open-mindedness and being progressive. Well, why shouldn't we be proud of that? Why can't we wave the flag if that's what the flag is?
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't negate those qualities to embrace them and be proud of them.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so psyched to see, you know, the last Olympics in Vancouver.
Welcome, Quebec team. If you guys can just go to your respective bench, let's get you guys on the bench and we'll give you further instructions. Welcome, guys.
Why are you on the
show.
mic? Jesus Christ.
Thank you, gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Let's go to your benches.
Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, that's that.